In Tullamarine and Thomastown, you're tuned to 98.9 Northwest FM.
98.9 Northwest FM, you're on CarTorque with Matty J. So glad you can be with us tonight. We talk cars, and we talk cars pretty much every week. So stay tuned for the next hour. I'll be joined by Mark. He's another car guy, a friend of mine, and really my cousin, I should say. And we're going to talk cars with him. And tonight's topic is essential mods. What mods you're going to do to your car? What mods, what are the first mods? And then just to get a basic, development stages of your car. So before going massive turbos and crazy stuff like that. So after the first song, we'll have Mark in the studio, and we'll talk about modding. So anyway, 98.9 Northwest FM, you're on Matty J. This is CarTorque. We are now joined in the studio by my favourite cousin. I'm kidding. We're joined by Mark. How you on?
It's good, bro.
Well, everything's good, man. All gravy. First time on the show.
Yeah. First time on radio as well.
First time on radio. Excited?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of? Come on, man. You got to be excited.
It's a bit nerve-wracking, man. What can I say?
No, it's all good, bro. All good.
Yeah.
So as you know, we're talking about tonight modding.
Yeah.
Let's give us a taste about you. What cars you into? Tell us what your dream car is. What your realistic dream car is, and then basic car knowledge. Let the good people of the community know.
Well, pretty much, I'm into Jap scene. Not much into the stance, more into like track, grip. All about that cornering and the good handling power.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much me. A dream car, honestly, bro. There's too many good cars to pick, honest. But if I had to pick, it would be a R33 GR 400R.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really rare.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so nice, man. Oh.
I do like those. The Nismo 400R, yeah.
Yeah, Nismo 400R.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They're super rare. They're hard to find.
Far out.
Yeah, they're worth a big coin.
There was one. I think I was looking at it. I can't even remember what it was. Like a Japanese auction site or something. It was like $98,000 US.
Poor.
Just crazy, man.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. Like considering like some 34s are over $100,000 bucks, I should say.
Yeah, but like that's still in Japan. You still need to do all the compliancing in Australia and whatever. But like all in all, it'll probably cost you $100K or something like that.
Yeah, easy. But to be honest with you, I prefer a 400R than just like a V-Spec 34 or anything because
the kit, man.
Yeah, and I reckon they just look tough. Like they're.
It's just like race spec, man. It looks
it looks like it's built for the track.
Yeah, pretty much.
Straight to go.
Yeah.
They came in some cool colours as well. I think there was like a yellow and
yellow with the stripes.
That's it.
Looked really nice.
I had that in Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Good old days.
Yeah, I think Gran Turismo 4. Shout outs to the Gran Turismo days. But yeah, no, that's a cool car. All right, so is that your realistic dream car, or is that your dream car?
Oh, both, man, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
it's realistic, but like whatever happens.
Whatever happens, mate. That's it. No, that's good. It's good. Well, all right. So modding. We're going to get into modding now. First things you do when you mod your car. What would be the first go-to things? For me, to be honest with you, it'd be a nice set of wheels, good sticky tyres, like good tyres. You just don't want to buy junk. You get no grip. Unless you're hectic stancing,
And then you don't care about camberware and,
camberware and hella flushio. And,
and scraping on the side of my guard.
Mate, going over a leaf, you still scrape.
Going over a rock.
Look, I'm cool for all the, stancing and that's all your thing, but it's not exactly my thing.
Yeah.
It's a bit impractical. I couldn't drive a day there like that. It just annoyed the crap out of me.
Like, when my brother got his rims, right?
Yeah.
And he was scrapping at the back on the way to the go-kart track, yeah? It's like so inconvenient, man. He just turns a corner and it's like...
rub.
Oh, jeez, bro. Honestly.
Well, look, we're going to go to a break. We'll come right back after this break. We won't go to a song yet, and we'll be back with Mark talking about modding. But yeah, here's a message from our sponsors.
In Tullamarine and Thomastown, you're tuned to 98.9 Northwest FM.
That's right, 98.9 Northwest FM. You're on Car Talk with Matty J. Joined back in the studio with Mark. As I said before, my favourite cousin. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. Relax, James. Relax. Relax at home, bro. Relax.
He's going to kill you, bro.
He's going to get so cut. No, it's good. So, yeah, morning. So, we're just talking about before the break, wheels and tyres.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be wheels, tyres, if a good set of springs and shocks.
Yeah.
That's always a good start.
Of course.
I wouldn't go cheap coilovers because, there's just no point.
Yeah.
But
for quality.
Yeah. Well, if, they say, you can, with the amount of money you spend on the shocks and like a good set of shocks and springs, you can buy a set of coilovers. Yeah, but you buy a crappy set of coilovers.
Yeah.
And
the matter of the fact is, if you pay I don't know what it is, like $2,000 for coilovers, right? They're going to last you for ages, man. And they're good quality ones,
That's
know.
Right.
They'll serve you well. But if you buy crappy ones, obviously you're not going to get the extended time that you want to get out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely agree. Like when my brother bought coilovers for his Liberty a few years back, he bought really good ones. He bought I think they were BCBRs.
Yeah.
And they're pretty pricey, like $1,800, and you got them pretty cheap through connections. Obviously. Connections. Yeah, Molly, don't worry. With the cousins. Yeah, and they were fantastic. His car was legit. Like, I hate to say the stupid cliche, but on rails, it just stuck, and it was, and he had a good set of tires in there, good wheels. Just those three things made such a difference.
Yeah.
I'm all for making the chassis better before performance.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's no point in just putting a bazillion horsepower into a car and just not be able to stop and not be able to grip, can't put it to the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm in that situation with my F6 at the moment because when I bought it, it came with the new tires, but the guy put the new tires on to get it roadworthy.
And so just cheapies.
Yeah, they're not cheapies, but they're cheapies. And as soon as it comes on boost and first gear, it just lights them up. So a good set of tires will prevent that all day long.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, definitely
get it down properly.
Yeah.
And it makes your car feel 100 times better anyway.
Oh, 100%.
At the end of the day, who wants to burn tires, bro? Honestly.
You're losing time. You're losing,
you take it to the track, you're going to skid everywhere. Yeah. There's no point.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's, especially in the wet, with a car with that much torque, it's a bit scary.
Yeah.
But having said that, a good set of tires goes a really long way. I put a good set of tires on my other car, on the Laser, even though it's just a Laser. The amount of grip is just,
especially in those hatchbacks, and
they just stick.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about them, man.
Best cars.
Yeah. Cool as.
Best cars. So for me, it'd be chassis mod, platform, I should say.
Yeah.
Platform mods, before power. Everyone's like to me, you should stick a tune on the F6 or, inject this fuel pump. You get 300 wheels. Yeah, you'll get 300 wheels, but you can't put it down.
Nah.
So,
that's another reason why. It's like people chase 800, 900 horsepower, bro. There's really no point of that.
Yeah.
But unless you're using it for drag races or something.
Dyno Queen.
Yeah. It's impractical, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
Where are you going to use it, man?
You can't. It's ridiculous.
I went in a 224 kilowatt Evo, an all-wheel Evo, and that thing scared the crap out of me. And I'm like, this is too much. And then people
pushing 400 kilowatt, and you're like, geez, bro.
Yeah, we're just relax, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah.
And these guys are absolutely it's like nothing.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's I guess horses for courses. But for me, I'd prefer a car that can go around a corner and I would have the ability to use its power, not just sit there spinning or just be a dyno queen.
At the end of the day, if you're driving your car, man, you want to get the most out of it, right?
Exactly right.
Everyone hates when you understeer and you're not getting your full amount of grip. Speeding through the corners, it's fun in a safe environment, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
But at the end of the day, you do what you need to do in your car, and if you're not getting that grip that you feel or that you desire, there's just slap a set of tires on it, tune it down maybe if it's tuned up too much, whatever, and then you can run it nice and you have fun with your car. You don't,
exactly right.
It's not a fresh around.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. As you're saying about a good set of tires, people just think, tires are tires. It doesn't really matter, but you notice the difference when you put a good set of tires on there.
Yeah, of course.
And you'll get better fuel economy, you get better grip in all conditions, not only just the dry, but the wet. And and you get in some cases like a bit less life or a bit more life, depending on the tread wear, on the wear rating, I should say. But just like that's, and it's a safety thing as well. You know, at the end of the day,
because you're not going to pass roadworthy without decent tires.
Yeah,
obviously, if the Victorian government's onto something, then you know we might as well support them.
No, definitely agree with you there. My next step though would be brakes as well. If you're on high horsepower or even just little things, if you want to go to a track day, even if you don't have to upgrade your calipers and discs, you can always put just put a better set of discs on there, put some good pads and some good fluid, and then you want to cook your brakes on the track. So you can use your stock brakes. The stock brakes are made to stop the car anyway. Yeah. But if you put a good set of pads, good set of brake fluid, you're not going to cook them.
Nah.
And
the best thing is when you're out on the track day and your pads are like cool as, you got proper venting and you're like, having a good time. Unlike these other people like servicing it all the time, Yeah. You can freshen on them a little bit, maybe late brake, and you'll still get proper stopping because it's most important, to be honest.
That's exactly right. Like you can't put that power down unless you're not going to, if you're not going to stop.
Yeah, like, going's important, but stopping's even more.
Yeah. So then, like after you got your suspension sorted, you got your brakes sorted, your wheels, your tires sorted, then to me I can look at start doing power because I'll be saying I've planned for it, and I've got the platform right, so I can say okay, maybe a little bit more here, a little bit more there, and give me faster, get that little bit of extra quick lap time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it's like when you're building a house, man. You need a foundation. You need something solid, right?
Yeah.
So then you start building on top of it. You put load on it, and if you have a good foundation, it won't move.
Exactly.
Same thing with the car, man. If you have the proper setup for the horsepower, then you'll go a long way.
Yeah. That's a great way of looking at it. Like the whole foundation analogy. It's a really cool way of looking at it. But yeah, that's exactly right. When it comes down to you see, as I say, you see people being able to turn the tires at 100 kilometers per hour. I'm just like, come on, man, what's the point? But having said that, if you've done the right work to it, like you put some good tires on there and you make it stick, my God, you'll fly.
Yeah, it's just quick, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Tell us what your favourite initial mods or best mods are. Give us a text on 044 7777 989. That's 044 7777 989. Let us know what you think. Let us know if our mod lists are any good or if we're just a bunch of morons. But yeah, send us a text. Keep them coming in because you guys have been good the last few weeks setting some text in. Yeah. All right, Mark. So if you were to build your ultimate car, what would you look at? I've said my kind of thing, what I'd look at, but...
Well, it'd have to be all drive, so either Subaru, most likely Nissan, Subaru, and Evo, like Mitsubishi.
So that'd be your platforms initially? Yeah.
For grip, And then, I don't know, man, honestly, just what we went through. And then, of course, you got to top end rebuild, bottom end.
Of course,
do all those things. But without the proper setup, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Like, as you said, you want to go for grip, so you'd be looking at, if you want to put like a rear sway bar to bring the car in more.
Yeah.
You have to
make it more tight.
Yeah, and swing the back end around just a little bit just to make it turn in better.
Yeah. Makes a difference.
Oh, it does. Yeah. I know some people with some sway bars on their cars and they make a good difference, and you can actually feel how tight the car is, and just want to rotate under you.
It's just solid when you turn it. Yeah.
That's right. I think your brother's doing that. Or has he done it to the MPS?
Yeah, he's got one on the rear.
You notice a difference in it?
Yeah. Yeah? Apart from the noise, because it's independent rear suspension, ticks a little bit sometimes, because it's stiff. Corner's so good, man.
Yeah, it just sticks.
Yeah. We're just in the car and I'm struggling to stay in my seat, Yeah. It's good fun.
Yeah, no, that's... Definitely some good mods there. Like as your brother's done, he's done basically suspension. Well, he hasn't done shocks and springs yet.
No,
that's next on his list, I think.
Yeah,
but he's done like other mods like tires, wheels. Like obviously lightweight wheels go a long way.
Yeah.
Good tires. He's got very legal semi slicks.
Yeah.
Obviously the sway bar. What else has he done to it suspension wise?
That's about it, to be honest. He hasn't done much. But he's done enough to get the power down where he wants it to be, because he goes through all the gears, first, second, third, fourth, up to sixth in perfect, no wheel slip, you know. And if you if you dump the clutch, it's gonna wheel spin. But like, you know,
no, it's good, especially with the front wheel drive with that much power. It's good to be able to put it down and not be just like torque steered all over the road. Yeah,
because that's the thing that he eliminated as well. Because at the start, the car torque steered at like a crap ton.
Yeah,
and now it's just like, you know,
it just hooks
smooth.
Up. And stay straight, which I think is a very important factor.
It's like when you point the steering, it goes where you want to go.
Yeah,
straightens up straight away. It's perfect.
No, that's So the car in question here we're talking about is an MPS, a BK, like it's a Series 2 or Series 1?
Series 1.
Series 1, yeah. So it's an early one, but it's still it's still a very powerful front wheel drive car. But just with those simple mods, he's able to take a car that's MPSs are known for torque steering like heavily,
crazy,
to actually being really controllable and manageable, which is what what good mods do. And he hasn't even touched power mods yet. Like
the only thing he's got on there is from the cat back, he's got a 3-inch.
Exhaust.
Yeah, and then he's just got a resonator delete.
Oh yeah,
and then he's just got a cold air intake.
Just for a bit of extra, better flow on that.
Because the turbo obviously just get some easier flow, air in, air out, perfect.
That's right. And I know he was going to do turbo inlet pipe as well.
Yeah, because that one they go to an oval shape.
Oh yeah.
So it's not good for airflow.
Yeah. So
he's going to round it out. It's got that inlet piping, so it was just slap it on there. Makes a big difference when it spools.
Oh yeah, definitely. That he's going to get it tuned as well. I think he's got the cob access port.
He's got the the cob. They're crazy, man. If you want something like on the budget, way to go.
Can't go wrong. Yeah, Cobb's pretty well renowned. They're pretty big in the States as well.
Yeah, very big.
I don't know if you know Matt Farah.
Yeah, I know, man. Watch his show.
Yeah, he watched his show. He had a Fiesta, all done by Cobb.
Yeah,
Fiesta ST by Cobb, and that thing was like insane.
I could only imagine, man. Honestly,
he was blowing the tires off in third gear.
Fuck.
So that's before he got good. That's before he got good tires on them.
That's why I should do the mods.
Yes, he went to their stage 3 package, and and it's like really good quality stuff. But yeah. At the end of the day, like in the next stage of modding, if you want to go to like more performance gains, and then you go to like a reputable tuning shop, don't get a road tune. Probably some road tunes are very good. Like I've heard some good road tunes.
If the person's been in the game for a while, who obviously know what he's doing, but you don't know who you can trust these days, to be honest.
That's exactly right. Yeah, anyone can say, I'll do a tune. Yeah,
scam you out of like $90 or whatever it is. If it's cheap.
And at the end of the day, if you're paying $90, no warranty, nothing, and it blows up as soon as you take off, or if you get like a proper tune, you pay say minimum like $1,300 or so. It's going. That it's been. Hopefully, it's been done right. But if you go to a proper shop that specializes, it doesn't have to specialize, but just knows how to tune.
Yeah. Because they'll probably have a database of one of your cars that's come in, and they'll tune accordingly. Like obviously, because the powers aren't going to be matched and whatever.
They'll have a base map.
Yeah. They'll have a base map, so they can work off that according to what your car makes.
Yeah, no, I reckon that's a great... We've got an SMS on the text line. Let's see who that's from. Chop Springs all the way. I don't know who said that in, but Chop Springs. So unless you want to be in your...
Commie.
Commie Chop Springs bouncing all over the road.
Yeah,
why not? But look... There's nothing wrong with Chop Springs for a laugh. I know some people's Skylines have Chop Springs, and at the end of the day, that's all they could do to lower their cars with Chop Springs. That's what they had to do. So
back in the day when Springs, it was like, can't afford good coilovers or anything.
Get out the ankle grinder.
Springs, just get out the ankle grinder, chop it up.
Don't know who that text was from. And then the person sent another message saying no springs all the way.
No springs, bump stops.
Bump stops, yeah, I was going to say, sitting on bump stops.
Oh, that's good.
Don't know who that is. Send us your name as well, because you've sent us 2 texts, so we can give you a quick shout out. But yeah, bump stops all the way. Patrick, thanks Patrick. Bump stops all the way. So Chop Springs, bump stops all the way. Yeah, but people put Chop Springs in everything, not just Commodores. We don't give Commodores a bad time. They do make some.
You even see it in the odd EK,
Yeah, well, yeah. Mini EK, mini EK, and many many Civics in general, really.
Yeah. It's like the cheap price of car.
Yeah,
no offense to anyone out there who owns one.
Well, my girlfriend's got a Civic, so I shouldn't really talk.
Gonna get killed, man.
No, well, that's all right. Hopefully she's not listening. But thanks, Patrick, for your text. Give you a shout out. No Springs all the way, 100%. All day, every day. We got a message on our Facebook from Anthony. He says, intercooler, what else did he say? Intercooler, cold air intake. What do you say? There's any information regarding if it actually does any power. Bigger turbo, exhaust, and injectors. And I replied, you should get out of your XO6 turbo about 300 kilowatts. So, definitely there's some good mods to add in there. Thanks for the messages. Keep them coming. Send us on our Facebook page, Car Talk with Matty J. Like us and send us a message if you want to come on the show, by all means. We'll make you a time. Mark's been waiting eagerly. I've had to get him on. But yeah, I've got some people in the wings that are still waiting to come in. So I had to get Mark on.
Keen, bro. Keen
as a bean, mate. Keen as a bean. But thanks for coming on anyway, mate.
No worries, bro.
Hoping you're enjoying your first radio experience. I haven't been too nervous.
Nah, it's all right. It's nice.
It's nice. It's all hectic, all gravy.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so if we're going to go power, like what Anthony just said, so we're looking at injectors, we're looking fuel pump, just to get that extra bit of fuel flow, because you don't want to lean out. And,
yeah. You don't want to blow up your top end. You obviously don't want to kill it. Then you're going to look at better flow exhaust, intercooler, cold air intake, short ram intake, SRI if you whatever it is. That Honda type.
The Honda the Honda VTEC kicked in, Honda type. But obviously if you want to go big power, then you put a bigger turbo, or if you're going to go other forces, that supercharger, or even just NA different cam setup. Cams make a massive difference.
Yeah, they do, of course.
In a lot of NA cars, especially like Hondas and that, or even LS motors, that really just everyone puts a cam in them, that really wakes them up. Yeah, fuel economy goes out the window, but it really wakes them up.
Doesn't really matter when you're chasing power.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Well, if you're chasing power anyway, you're going to have deep pockets. So there's a never-ending struggle to get more power. Yeah. But obviously with forced induction engines, there's only so much they can take, or with any engine really. Yeah,
pretty much.
So then you're going to be looking at 4Gs, this, that, and the other.
Yeah. Overnight parts from Japan.
For your 2JZ Supra, and it will decimate all with about 15 grand.
Gotta love Fast and Furious, man.
They're so quotable. It's such a laugh. Oh. What can you do? We got an SMS from. Put some hummus on the engine and you get more mad power.
That's probably Sam.
That's Patrick as well. So,
it's Patrick.
so thanks for listening, Patrick. You're going to be like the Zohan, putting hummus on everything.
Put some extra hummus on there.
Always good putting hummus on everything, man. Nothing wrong with that. You put it in your fuel tank and it'll, believe me, it'll clean stuff out.
It'll clean your injectors.
It'll clean your engine.
Guaranteed.
Without fail. You don't need bloody metho or anything else. You just put in,
slap that in there.
That way, it's strong stuff. That and garlic sauce.
Yeah, can't forget the garlic sauce.
Can't forget the garlic sauce. Whether it be on your HSP or in your gas tank, it'll be
cleaning.
No, it's good, man. So, what else power wise? Did I forget anything, or you're gonna?
No, you pretty much covered it. Injectors, cams, bigger turbo. Obviously, intercooler, the basic things that you see on everyday modified cars. Yeah. So if you have a turbo, slap on bigger intercooler if it's necessary, or bigger turbo, make it run more efficiently. Yeah. And obviously, no one should be attempting it at home or whatever. Yeah. So.
Well, it's
get it tuned.
It's about getting it tuned is a big thing. But then once you get that, then you get to the next stage. You're going to go too much power. You're going to start breaking things. So you're going to be breaking drive shafts. You're going to
put on a rod through the top of the head.
Just straight at the side of the block. But also chassis wise and driveline wise, you're going to be putting a lot of stress on your gearbox, transmission. Clutch is exactly. Clutch is usually the first thing they let go and say no, thank you. Diffs, tail shafts and even
your drive shaft, man.
Yeah,
sometimes they can't handle the stress.
I was at the drive. Yeah. No, go talk.
No. Most of them are pretty strong from factory because you never know what people do to their stock cars, but they're just precaution.
I was at the drags one night and I was actually racing my car, to which I got decimated by everything. But for a laugh, I took my laser, and I was there with Adam from a few weeks back, and the run before me, this guy in a big F series, you know, F-150.
Yeah, the big trucks.
Big truck had this monster big like 427 V8 cube thing, and it was huge.
Wow, yeah.
This thing's a machine, yeah. Anyway, he goes to do a burnout, does his burnout, and we're literally next to line up. This is at Quarter Park. Anyway, he goes to launch. The Christmas tree goes green. Launches. You just see the front end lift and then nothing. You just see the drive shaft just. The tail shaft literally just twisted and snapped in half. You just see underneath the car.
Dangerous. It was so dangerous.
Big time.
Yeah, because they can come up and chop your cab, man.
Oh yeah,
like they can come through far out.
It can come straight through your
chop you in half, man.
Yeah, big time. Come through the bottom of the car. So it's important you get when you're chasing big power like that. You've got to really worry about the stress that you're putting in your driver.
Yeah, like especially like something with like a 427. You're saying like, dude, that probably has so much torque. Man, honestly,
no, it's the torque that did it. It's insane amount of torque. Anyway, look, we're going to go to a break. Anyway, I think it's quiz time.
Anticipation.
I just get up. I'm not too sure.
See how we go.
You confident or what, man?
Oh, I'm pretty knowledgeable about cars. I wouldn't say like, you know, I'm the smartest guy out there or whatever, but if it happens, it happens. What can I say?
Oh, well, I think you'll be all right. Like there's some hard ones in here, but there's some pretty easy ones. So let's do it. You keen? Let's get our music playing. Keen as a bean, mate.
Oh.
Let's get our music on. Dramatic music, mate.
Hopefully I don't stuff up.
It's all over already, mate. All right. Question 1. What car was known as the Blue Meanie?
The Blue
Meanie.
Blue Meanie.
It's from the 80s.
Blue Meanie. Oh, I feel like I know this, man. Honestly.
If you see it, you'll know what the car is.
No clue, bro. Honestly.
No clue?
No.
VK Commodore, the blue one, Group A.
Group A.
Group A. Brock Commodore Group A. Question 2. What color was the Mazda SP20 BJ only offered when it was first released?
Only off?
When it first released. Like,
yellow?
Yellow, that's correct, man. Yeah, well done. That's a hard one. That's a good one.
I've been looking at it.
They're good cars, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, question 3. What was the SP20's twin from a different company?
SP20's twin was the SR2.
Oh, yeah, that's right, laser, correct. Question 4. The Hyundai Veloster Turbo comes with what size engine?
It's a small one, isn't it? It's like 1.6, 1.8.
1.6, yeah. Thank you. It's another one right. Good stuff. Only one wrong so far. Question 5. This is the one I was telling you about before.
Okay.
Why did Holden use the RB30 in the VL instead of the Holden engine that they used in the VK?
Because their sales were dropping. They weren't. Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't.
What was it? Collaboration, get the sales up.
Because the original black engine that Holden had wasn't able to run on unleaded fuel.
Unleaded. Oh, so it was leaded.
It was leaded, yeah.
Oh.
So and to re-engineer it to run on unleaded fuel.
They used Nissans.
It wasn't money like smart money wise.
Marketing wise, yeah.
And it wouldn't have met the new stringent emission standards that were coming out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, good try with that one. so they went to Nissan. They had to go to Nissan for an engine. Question 6. VW use what type of all-wheel drive system in their Golf?
What type of all-wheel drive system?
It's the same used in like Audi TTs and that.
No clue, bro.
Haldex. Haldex system.
Oh, I feel like I knew that.
That's all good. What year did the NA or Mark 1 MX-5 come out in?
NA?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was 1990 or 1989.
Yeah, 80. I'll give it to you. Question 8. What are the other names for the MX-5?
Miata?
Yeah.
I don't know, what else is it?
You're half a point. There's one more.
MX-5 Miata. No clue, bro, honestly.
Roadster.
Oh, that's right.
So I'll give you 0.5.
Yeah, one of their models.
That's right. In Japan, it's known as the Roadster there. Question 9. Compressor means what on Mercedes cars?
Compressor. I assume it's got something to do with like inlet for the air or like cams or something.
Nah, it's forced induction. It's a supercharger.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
Compressor
supercharger.
Didn't know that, man.
There you go. Listen what you do, mate. Question 10. What is the difference between the blue GT badge and a red GT badge on a Nissan Skyline?
The blue GT.
Yeah.
And the red one.
Yeah.
The blue GT. The red GT is GDS-T or GDS, just normal.
Yeah.
And the red one. The blue one is like GDR. I don't know.
No, it's turbo, non-turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So GDS and GDS-T.
GDS-T.
Yeah.
I'll give you 0.5 as well. Because you kind of were on the right track. But yeah. All right. So let's add them up. 1, 2, 3,
6 or something.
4. 1, 2,
5.5.
5. 5.
5.
That's not bad.
That's reasonable, bro.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad.
Under the pump.
There's some hard ones in there, but you did very well. I was impressed. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Bro, you know what's funny? I see compressors all the time.
Yeah.
Like driving by green P plates and whatever.
Yeah, and then
They're legal?
they're legal, man.
No way.
Well,
That's mad.
there's all the power to weight ratios as well, as well as Mercs. They're heavy cars.
They're
man.
heavy
Yeah,
as.
because they've got all
Probably like 3 ton.
Yeah.
No, not really.
they're the land barges of the world.
Yeah. It's like a boat.
Yeah, well they are. Yeah. But yeah, that's so you learn some new compressor. You see a compressor and you say, oh yeah, that's supercharged. That's,
No clue, man. Honestly. Because I always thought they were NA. I never even heard them whine or anything. Like,
it's a Merc, man. They're supposed to be quiet.
yeah, but then again, you got the Barabbas and the AMGs and brrr, sound crazy.
The DSG fighting and the new A45s and that. They're a cool car. They're a cool car.
Very cool.
But yeah, so 5 out of 10 is not bad, man. You got a few of the hard ones that I didn't expect you to get right. So the yellow one on the SP20s, that's a true fact.
Yeah.
And then when they got released, they're only available in yellow for some stupid reason. I don't know why.
When I was looking at them, right, I'm looking through all these colors and what I'm like, fuck, man, like yellow keeps popping up. Yeah. I'm like, there's no other yellow car. It's like, honestly, bro, apart from a Camaro or something. Yeah. Like,
yeah, no, it's weird, but.
I reckon it looks cool, man. Like some black rims or something.
They look tough when they're done. Especially in the yellow. The yellow's a really nice colour.
Probably be a pain to maintain that.
Yeah. Because when they fade, they look like that piss yellow in like the GC8 WRXs and that. It's a horrible colour. But anyway, I always thought that colour would grow on me. Never did.
Nah.
What else we got here on the list? And with the RB30s, they went to Nissan like it was a last ditch effort because one, it was injected, and two, it was ready to run on unleaded fuel.
Yeah, because I always thought that like sales drop after the VK came out, and then
Well, the XF from Ford killed the VL turbo in sales wise, but the VL had obviously had a lot of new additions. And it had the engine. But what also killed the VL's sales was the R31 Commodore.
Yeah,
R31 Skyline. Yeah,
R31 Commodore.
Yeah, which is what a pretty
with chop springs.
with chop springs. Because they had the same engine.
Yeah,
and Nissan's like there's a bit of trivia for
yeah. That's why they do the swaps for the gearbox, clutch,
straight in.
You can just slap them right in.
And Nissan at the time, with the ad campaign for the Skyline was the engine was so good that even like other companies bought it. So and they having to dig a hole in at the time, which is a cool bit of fact, cool fun fact I should say.
Yeah, Japs, mate.
The Jap spec, mate. The Jap spec.
Always making good engines, good cars.
They do, man. They do. Look, at the end of the day,
Japanese precision.
Japanese precision's always good. The Japs have come such a long way. Like. From car wise, like to be honest with you, they are one of the forces to be reckoned with.
Yeah, revolutionary, pretty much.
Well, Japan are really when they started was just copying everybody. And
that's true.
But the thing is, they made everyone else's stuff work.
Yeah.
So
it's like, they take this idea and then they change it up and it worked like really well.
Yeah. And that was the good thing about Japan. Like they were able to do that sort of stuff, which is really cool. Look, it's 8 minutes to 8. We're almost done, but we're gonna play a song, come back, and we're gonna We'll come back after this break, and we'll say a cheerio and hooroo or whatever you say. Or take it easy. That's
take it cuzzy.
Take it cuzzy. That's why it's take it easy is my catchphrase. So it's a stupid catchphrase. But yeah, we'll come back right after this. 98.9 Northwest FM. You're on CarTorque with Matty J and Mark.
What's going on?
What's going on, Kaz?
Sure, Kaz.
yeah, it was time's 8 o'clock, man. We're done for tonight. Thanks for coming in, bro.
No worries, man. Honestly, my pleasure.
You got any shout outs you want to give out?
Just one of my boys, Sam Magliolo, and a few of the boys from the car mates, sorry. James Alloy. Shout out to you, bro. And yeah, that's about it.
It's good, man. Good to get those shout outs out. Tune in, man. Tune in next week anyway. And we're going to be talking more car topics. Haven't decided yet what. But if you've got a topic that you want us to talk about or you want to come on and speak to us, send it on our Facebook page, Car Talk with Matty J, 98.9 Northwest FM. We're on every Tuesday night. Stay tuned for Stratos with Street Hustle. It's coming straight after this. He'll be in the studio very shortly. And on a Monday night, my good friend Dr. Rock on Thursdays For Your Pleasure, and on Thursday night with his good mate Fitzy, the Thursday Night Waffle. So tune in for those two great shows. But stay tuned for Stratos. Good show, really informative. Thanks, man.
No worries, bro. Honestly.
I have to get you in again.
Yeah, for sure.
You did well on the quiz, so I was impressed. Oh,
not too good.
You did well. It's,
it would have been a pass, just a pass.
No, it's more than a pass, man. Like, someone's gotten 3, so
yeah.
So you've done well. There's some hard questions in there.
Yeah.
But thanks again, and thanks to all you listeners. It's all good. No worries, man. Thanks to you, and thanks to all our listeners at home. Keep tuning in, and we'll see you.
Love the feedback.
Love froth the feedback.
Froth it. Chop Springs.
Chop Springs don't eat kings. And never late in the 3.8. All right, well, I'm done for car puns tonight. Tune in next week for Car Talk. Until then, take it easy. It's your own Matty J. See you then.